The time is 5 o'clock on this Wednesday evening, November 15th, 2017. It is time now for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Wednesday evening, November 15th, 2017. Good evening, everybody. I am Peter J. Wiggins. It's 5 o'clock. Top story of the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news is to the coup in Zimbabwe. You need to know more about Grace Mugabe as UN Chief Appeals for calm and restraint in Zimbabwe. Buffalo Bills bench quarterback Tyra Taylor favor rookie Nathan Peterman. GOP tax plan in trouble after Republican senator says he won't back it. Shooter was released on bail before deadly California rampage. As the 44-year-old man who had problems with neighbors. Street vendors to sick with Roy Moore says people close to the Breitbart chief. You'll be never happy as Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin is on looking at money with a signature on it. China has sent an envoy to North Korea following Trump visit. Overwhelming Australian vote to endorse same-sex marriage exposes grown with. Roy Moore attorney says MSNBC host background could help him understand dating minors. Russia may make all outside news media register as foreign agent. This is how the U.S. became a Medicaid nation. President Trump pauses Asia's speech for a glass of water. Cards Against Humanity is doing to stop Trump's border wall. Authorities who have mounted a search for a British explorer, Benedict Allen, went missing after a planned departure from rainforest in Papua New Guinea. Vice President of Ecuador, Jorge Glass, will face trial on bribery charges the country's National Court of Justice ruled. Lebanon's President Michael Aoun said Wednesday that Saudi Arabia is detaining Prime Minister Saeed Hariri since his resignation of Riyadh on November 4th. The Senate's proposed tax reform bill now includes a scrubbing a requirement that all insured Americans purchase coverage under the Affordable Care Act. President Trump said Wednesday that the United States Senate in the world has never been stronger than right now. For the first time, the Pentagon will pay for gender reassignment surgery for active duty soldiers because doctors deem the procedure medically necessary. Six House Democrats on Wednesday announced they signed a resolution to reduce 5 articles of impeachment against President Trump. A Southwest Airlines first officer pilot was arrested Wednesday in St. Louis Airport after a loaded gun was found in his carry-on bag. Airport officials said. Investors skirted path to hell, lands a $50 billion jet deal. Nearby Earth-size would maybe the best candidate yet in the search for alien life. Amazon and Whole Foods unveiled new price cuts for Prime members. Look at that, the stocks are down 130.19 points to close to 23,271.28. S&P 500 down 4.25 points to 2564.62, and Nasdaq down 31.66 points to 6706.21. Four fireball meteors flashed across the sky over the U.S. and Europe on Tuesday night. These are the melting glaciers. Experimental detecting names and demands DNA inside his own body. Peter Channel News Time is approaching 5:04 on this. Peter Channel News Time is approaching 5:04 on this Wednesday evening, and it's time now for a sports report. Boston Bruins will be taking on the Anaheim Ducks. Game time, 10 o'clock out in Anaheim. NFC has started tied and head-to-head matchups with the AFC in 2017. Kyrie Irving and Xavier, the most great player in the NBA. What two Kansas, Michigan State, and Kentucky will look like come March. And Derek Jeter said Miami Marlins need to fix money issues, but not a given chin. Carlos Stanton will be traded. Peter Channel News Time is approaching 5:05 on this Thursday. On this Wednesday evening, and it's time now for a Travis Park. Beep! Let's study off on the MBTA. The Red Line Express with Martin delays between alewife and Harvard due to a disabled traded alewife. And the Providence Total 9 train is looking good. And the Haverhill train 213, 4:30 p.m. from North Station up here 5:50 minutes basket between Malden Center and Haverhill Station and the otherwise, could be rail ferries out. Looking good in the subway system, it's looking good. Look at it, I have northbound side. It's for Thursday Walker to downtown Providence. 95 of both ends back to the downtown Providence stretch. 195 of both ends is back to between East Providence and downtown Providence. 95 of the southbound side, so from Airport Connector, Wark all the way down at East Greenwich. 285 of the southbound side, Little Soldiers Sport, Route 95 at Wark. 285 of the northbound side, so from 37 Wark all the way to Johnson. 285 of the southbound side, Little Sobrand, Route 6 to Route 14 in Johnson Cranston stretch. 6 air connector, so from 695 at downtown Providence. 146 of the southbound side, so from 50 to 95 at downtown Providence. 146 at slow between 146A and North Smithford, Route 99 in Lincoln, Woonsocket area. Jamestown and Newport Bridge is out. Looking good. And the Mount Order Bridge on the northbound side, a little slow. Route 4 to Bourford's back to the North Kingstown stretch. 24 on the southbound side, a little slow to Berkeley, Massachusetts. Route 6 to the westbound side, a little slow just before the Quaker Media House Road in Sandwich. But the Cape Byways are looking good, Border Suburb Bridge is out. Looking good, 6 is looking good, otherwise from Suburb down to Orleans, and 28 is looking good for Border Falmouth. Down in southeastern Massachusetts, 95 on the southbound side. It's slow from 128 in Kenton all the way to Route 95 in 295 in Attleboro. 24 stop and go between 128 in Kenton and 140 in Taunton. Route 3 to the southbound side. It is slow from the Braintree stretch and then hit back again between 130 down to Marsh Street all the way down to Kingston. 485 on the southbound side. It is slow from 24 Red Ratum all the way to 44 at Middleborough. 195 westbound side, Little Sobrand, Route 18 in New Bedford. 485 on the southbound side, it is so from 62 in Hudson all the way down to 290 in Barber. 485 on the southbound side, so from Route 20 Barber all the way to 135 in Upton. Held in Boston vicinity, 120 at the both ends, it's backed up from 24 Canada, the Braintree split, 120 southbound side, and it's backed up between Lexington all the way down through the Braintree split. Mass Pike and Moffin's back between South Boston all the way to Logan Airport. Mass Pike westbound side, so from Austin Brad Tolls all the way dead around 45 in Hopkins. 128 at the northbound side, also before Route 9 in Wellesley. 128 on the northbound side. It is slow from Lexington all the way down around Route 95 in Peabody. Southern Expressway, both ends is backed up between Boston and the Braintree split. 93 to both ends of downtown Boston is backed up. And 93 Buffett slow for the Somerville stretch. 93 the northbound side. It's backed up from Boston all the way down around the New Hampshire border. And Route 1 on the northbound side. It is slow for the Toby Bridge and hit back again between River and all the way up to Route 95 in Peabody. And Mass Pike at both ends is back between the Laurier and down to South Boston. Mass Pike eastbound side also the Newton Quarter. And hit back down to Prue Tunnel. Westbound side of the Mass Pike slow from Austin Brad Tolls down to Hopkins. 3 on the northbound side, it's over Burlington all the way up to Chelmsford. 93 on the southbound side, it's over the Andover stretch. 128 on the northbound side, also Peabody stretch. Southbound side, so between Beverly and Peabody. 290 westbound side, it's over Route 9 in Shrewsbury all the way down to Route 122 in Worcester. 291 on the northbound side, it is slow from Bay Street all the way out to the Mass Pike in Springfield and 91 on the southbound side, so from 116 in Springfield all the way down to 57 in Springfield. And in Connecticut, 91 is on the southbound side, so from Woodlock all the way to downtown Hartford, Connecticut, and all the way down to Meriden, Connecticut. 84 to both ends is back to between Farmington and downtown Hartford, Connecticut. 84 westbound side slow before Route 8 in Hartford, Connecticut on the westbound sides and the eastbound sides of Route 84 slow at Route 8 in Hartford, in Waterbury, Connecticut. 84 eastbound side, it is so from Denver all the way down to Newtown, Connecticut. Merritt Parkway eastbound side, so from Sanford all the way down to Bridgeport, Connecticut. 95 on the northbound side, Summit go between Greenwich and West Haven. 95 on the both ends is so from New Haven down to West Haven, Connecticut. 91 on the southbound side, slow ride, Route 95 in New Haven, Connecticut. And Route 101 westbound side, and 293 west slow for the Manchester, New Hampshire stretch. 93 on the northbound side, so Derry, New Hampshire, and Route 3 on the northbound side, so from Nashville and Manchester, New Hampshire. Spalding Turnpike on the northbound side, so from Route 95 to Route 4 in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Spalding Turnpike southbound side, also Somersworth, New Hampshire. Interstate 878 on southbound side, also after the Canadian and upstate New York and Vermont. And the main toboggan did not outside. It's alright. Route 202 at Gray Bay, then Route 1 stop outside. Little to Brunswick Bay, and 95 is stop outside. Little to main toboggan Garter. Peter Children's time is 5:10 on this Wednesday evening, and it is time now for a weather report. And it was a 50-50 day today, a mix of sun and clouds, and mix of sun and clouds was the rule of the day in the weather department. And take a look at the radar. A close-up look at the radar shows some rain showers. One batch of rain showers down around East Sandwich, Massachusetts, and off the Plymouth County. Rain showers off the eastern coast of Martha's Vineyard, and then some rain showers down around Nantucket and Cascada, and raining around Chatham, and down around East Ham and Orleans, and South Orleans. So it's rain showers down around the Cape Cod and vicinity. And seeing patchy snow flurries from North Street Spot down to South Hope and east of Lincolnville in Maine. And to the west of us, that's going to be our weather for tomorrow. A lot of showers and storms stretching the line from western Ontario all the way down to eastern Ohio, down for West Virginia, down to eastern Kentucky and Tennessee, and northern portions of Alabama, down to northeastern Mississippi, and some rain showers southern and western portions of Michigan, and then the northeastern portions of Wisconsin. It's heavily raining in southeastern Green Bay, Wisconsin, and snowing in on northeastern Michigan, and rain in and around UP of Michigan, and snowing down in northeastern Ontario, down to western Quebec, snowing down around Thunder Bay, Ontario, down to northeastern portions of Minnesota. Okay. During the early morning hours, there will be a risk across northwest Massachusetts. A brief winter mix should occur. Little to no accumulation expected by noon to 5 p.m. A brief burst of heavy rain is forecast to occur across I-95. This could result in urban poor drainage flooding as a risk of thunderstorms and localized damage across southeastern Massachusetts. And Thursday night into the Monday, there will be a risk of northwest wind gusts in excess of 45 miles an hour, especially across east and southeast coastal Massachusetts, Cape Cod, and the islands. Okay, 7-day forecast goes like this. Tonight, increased clouds about 30 degrees, calm wind for Thursday, showers and possibly a thunderstorm before 4 p.m. Then a chance of showers and thunderstorms between 4 and 5 p.m. Then a chance of showers after 5 p.m. 7 storms, bitter, 7 rain, 148 degrees, light from wind becoming in the southeast wind 5 to 10 miles in the morning, chance patient 100%, new rain spots between a half and 3/4 inch possible to Thursday night, chance of showers and thunderstorms before 9 p.m. Then a slight chance of showers between 9 and 10 p.m. Most clouds about 34 degrees and westbound 8 to 40 miles an hour. Gust high is 32 miles an hour. Chance patient is 30% new rate, fall amounts less than 10 minutes, and high amounts possible thunderstorms for Friday. Sunday, most gusts about 45. Low about 27 degrees. Winds northwest about 5 to 50 miles. Gust high is 25 miles coming to land variable after midnight. For Saturday, chance of showers May after 2 p.m. Mostly clouds high about 50 about 42 degrees and chance patient is 60%. Sunday, chance showers before 7 a.m. Putney Sunday, the podcast about 50 about 28 degrees and chance patient 30%. For Monday, most sunny, most clouds about 40 about 27 degrees. Tuesday, most sunny, podcast about 49 about 33 degrees. And for Wednesday, most of the skies about 46 degrees. Currently in Taunton, it's 39, and Naughton, it's first skies. We have 37 degrees, humidity of 80%. And that's going to be it for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this November 15, 2017 all day. Wednesday evening, I'm Peter G with you. A good evening, goodbye day to the now. See you for a late night report to the Bruins. Next game, hope you have a good evening with a good positive attitude.